Hi Libra, it is your turn for the August Zodiac Blessings. As I mentioned in the intro video, the messages seem to have to do with letting go, and I believe that's because we are within 3 days of the full moon. So the full moon is usually energy, really directing you in a way of what you are ready to release. So let's see what we have here. I'm using 3 decks: Alana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels, Matt Hughes, Ethereal Visions, and the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck by Tori Hartman. I'm going to go through and tell you what cards we have, and then I will do the assessment from there. So from the Sacred Rebels deck, I have the Beyond the Mind, the Heart card, which is also the card on the deck. So I think that is very, very interesting. And I have the Shock of the New card. Very beautiful card. From Ethereal Visions, we have your Major Arcana card, Justice. And that is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. And then from the Chakra deck, we have Balance, which is very much Libran energy, and that is being clarified by Wisdom, which is also pretty Libran. Okay, so looking over this, really what I'm seeing is a call to really kind of step in your power and to move out of this your mental world and to drop into the heart. And really it starts here with the Beyond the Mind, the Heart Beats card. So this card really has that message of quieting the mind a little bit and being able to honor how you're feeling in the moment. And especially how you're feeling in response to any new shifts that are taking place in your life or that are approaching. A lot of times we can kind of get so wrapped up in life that we haven't really processed it. And we're making decisions because we've set a goal and we're just kind of moving in that direction. And I think what you're being guided to do is to just kind of to sit in your feelings a little bit and see if you're still aligned with some of the things that are coming up for you, so that you are coming from the heart in the work that you're doing and not from the wrong place. And what this is going to do is help bring a little bit more balance for yourself. And it's going to allow you to be a little bit more fair. With the Justice card, there is a level of weighing right now that is always a theme for Libran energy. You have a lot of Venetian energy as well. So, and with that being clarified by the Knight of Cups, there might be some gifts that you're receiving from the universe at this time, or from people who might be interested in you, and maybe you're not feeling fully like you deserve them. And what I would look at is just feeling if it feels right for you, and kind of move out of any anxiousness that is coming up, and instead just feeling into the sensations. Is this right for me? Does it make me happy? Does it excite me? And if the mental discomfort has to do with I don't deserve this kind of stuff, or maybe feeling bad because you maybe don't see yourself in that situation in the future, see if you can look at how the other party is benefiting from the now with your involvement, instead of getting too caught up in the future or analysis. And instead, if you can feel into, this feels right now though, see how that feels. And maybe some of your discomfort is just because this is a new threshold for you. and try not to sabotage the gift of this moment because you feel out of balance. Your feeling out of balance is not, or you feeling uncomfortable does not necessarily mean that things are wrong. Okay? Now, how do we cultivate balance in a way that is healthy? The example that always comes to mind is if someone goes on a diet, they start losing a bunch of weight, they're looking really good, and in their mental processes, they feel like, oh, I'm really, really good, so I can do something really bad to balance this out. And there's like, I think there's some scientific evidence that people who are, becoming more physically fit end up like cheating on their partners, and it's this idea of creating balance. We are a mechanism, we are a living being that is constantly trying to reach the state of homeostasis. So maybe instead of maybe you're doing a lot of good things right now and it feels uncomfortable, and there's a part of you that wants to balance it by smoking a pack of cigarettes, or Libras like to really kind of enjoy all the Venetian things in the world, and see if you can really tap into your wisdom, if there's another way that you could satisfy that desire for balance without doing something that might be destructive. Because the discomfort you're feeling from these new things coming into your life, it's totally valid. They're new. You should feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is good, right? But see if we can find the balance that you're looking for through things that are more aligned with your heart, and not allow your mind to take you to places that might be more toxic for you. That might actually cause you to perpetuate some of the things from your past that you aren't super happy with, or whatever's coming up for you. I don't know the whole story, right? I just have my whatever intuitively is hitting at this time. But what is coming up is there's something fresh that is making you feel uncomfortable. You're feeling a little out of balance. Listening to your heart here a little bit more than whatever's going on in the workings of your mind, so you can receive the gifts that you have, and not need to do something that is going to make you feel like it's okay to have them, right? I hope that makes sense. You are being guided to really trust your heart's wisdom right now. Listen to yourself. You know what to do, okay? And you don't need to attract anything negative in karmically. You deserve all the good things that are coming to you. There is no offset that you need to balance out, okay? You're good. And even if you feel like what you're doing right now is negative, knowing that you don't know the full picture, so just kind of trusting if the heart says that it's right now, go for it, but making sure to keep that intuitive wisdom, stay connected to spirit, and if it feels like it's toxic or going to hurt you, that is different than you feeling guilty or shamed or anything like that. So being able to distinguish, that's going to just cause more harm from I feel bad about myself because I'm a little hard on myself, right? Okay. I hope that helps. I hope you have a wonderful month. Take care of yourself and just enjoy whatever this yummy stuff that's coming into your life, and know that the discomfort you're feeling is natural and it's not because you don't deserve it. Okay? Take care.